If you really want to know how to count tied notes and practice your fourth finger vibrato, then you need to try this piece. Hello and welcome back to another practice video. If you're new here, you might not know this about me, but I dabble with Suzuki pieces. I'm not consistent at it, but today I wanted to share with you a pretty important piece and kind of a staple in the violin repertoire. I think most people will encounter this piece at some point in their violin journey. Personally, I discovered this piece I think around the second year mark of learning how to play, so that's over 4 years ago. And it's the Bach Double Violin Concerto in D minor. It's also the final piece from Suzuki Book 4. So if you have the book, then definitely check it out. In the past, I've really struggled to make myself sit down and study this piece. I think my reluctance stems from knowing that I will have to do some serious counting to be really in sync with the other violin part, and so I kind of avoided it like the plague. But last month, I've been able to play through the entire second violin part, thanks to Fabiano for reaching out to ask if we could study the piece together. And so I've been practicing my part with the metronome because I really want to make sure that my count is on point. And if you know me, I very rarely do this because I feel awkward with the metronome. But for the sake of this piece, I went all in and decided that I wasn't going to get flustered by the metronome clicks. The thing is, it's not a very exciting way of practicing, and so today I thought I would record my practice using a play-along video that I found here on YouTube, and it's by Nancy Eldridge. I don't know if you've seen her video yet, but if you want to check it out, I will link it down below. In this video, she's playing the first violin part, so I'll be playing the second. I just think that it's such an important step because in order to understand the piece, you really have to see how these two violin parts come together. So I hope you'll have fun practicing, and I will see you very soon on my next video. You can start by counting like this: 1 E N A, 2 E N A, 3 E N A, 4 E N A. So you're basically sounding out the subdivisions of the quarter notes of each measure. And if we take a look at the first line of this piece, it would sound like this: 1 E N A, 2 E N A, 3 E N A, 4 E N A, 1 E N A, 2 E N A, 3 E N A, 4 E N A, 1 E N A, 2 E N A, 3 E N A, 4 E N A. For this piece, the time signature is common time, that's 4/4, and it means that there's 4 crotchet beats per measure. And as a side note, in case you see a vertical line over the C, that means that it's a cut common time, and it's equivalent to playing 2/2, that's 2 minim beats per measure. But this is not the case with this piece. We're going to be counting 4/4. And think of it this way: your goal is to be able to count 1, 2, 3, 4 as easily as you can. So if we take a look at the first line again of this piece, instead of doing the 1 E N A, 2 E N A, we're going to drop the subdivisions and just go for the 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.